Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Steve Webb. I will be your teacher this summer. I'm going to be explaining a few things about the class today. So if you are a new student to our school, you'll have a good idea of what we're going to be doing. Let's get started. Let me share my screen here, and we'll be ready to roll. All righty. Here we go. Welcome back. I hope you had a good vacation. It was 3 weeks long, and hopefully you still remember a little English. If you don't fear, we're going to get back to it very soon. Here, of course, is our school, the East LA Occupational Center. That's where I will be located, where I will be teaching from this summer. It is on the corner of Marengo and Chicago, very close to the hospital. And if you need to come in to the school for any reason, here it is. And there's me, your teacher. Remember, your teacher is Steve Webb. I'll be your teacher. That's me with the beard. You see me in the little square without one. But I'll be your teacher this summer, and I'm showing you there. And my favorite thing to do in the summertime, go to the baseball games. I'm a big Dodgers fan, and you'll hear all about it this summer, I'm sure. Here's some information that you need to know. If you want to send me an email, this is the best email to reach me at, eslweb@gmail.com. If you want to, my cell phone number is 323-422-6634. Please just send me a text on my cell phone, because there's a lot of times I'm in a class that I'm not able to answer the phone. Important apps, we're going to need to use Remind. I'll talk more about that later. And this is for messages and for me to send you materials and things as well. And don't forget Schoology. We're going to be using Schoology a lot this summer. So if you're not signed up for Schoology, you need to do that right away. And if you want more information about other classes, our school website is elaoc.net. So those are some important addresses and information that you need to know. Zoom classes. Of course, this class is Zoom only, so it's important to come to Zoom as often as possible. Remember, you can click on the link you'll be sent and Remind every day, but I think it's better probably to do a bookmark on your computer browser, and so you'll be able to open it up yourself. Also, I'll show you a place where you can access it inside Schoology. And the link is going to be the same for every class. You don't have to worry about that. It will never change. So you'll just go ahead and click on that link every morning. Our expectations for a Zoom class. Remember, try to come on time. We only have 2 hours a day, so we want to get started as soon as possible. Try to find a quiet place in your house. If you do it in the living room, it's a little bit hard sometimes if you have kids running around. I understand that sometimes you're doing childcare, but try to find the quietest place you can in the house. Most people are pretty good at this number 3 right now, but we'll see if how we do this summer. Make sure you have your own name as your screen name, not iPhone or Galaxy or whatever, or iPad. Make sure I have your name, first and last name, especially since a lot of you are new students to me, so I will need to take attendance from those screen names. Number 4, remember to mute your microphone when the teacher is presenting a lesson, just so everybody can hear. If there's a lot of excess noise, it's difficult for students to concentrate. And unmute your microphone when we're doing discussion or answering questions. If you are in a noisy place in your house, just keep that mic off until you have something you want to contribute. And number 5, especially in the breakout room, let's activate those cameras so we can see each other, just as a matter of courtesy. It's always nice to talk to somebody and not just a blank black square. So let's try to do all these 5 things if we can. Remember, our class schedule is only 2 hours a day from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. There'll be another class that will be meeting from 10:15 to 12:15, but that's a separate class and a separate attendance. So our class will be from 8 to 10 a.m. And our schedule is July 5th, right, which is a Tuesday. July 4th is Monday this year. So July 5th is on Tuesday until August 5th, which is a Friday. There are no holidays this term because we already had our holiday on the 4th. So we'll be going 5 weeks straight after that July 4th holiday. Schoology, as I said, is going to be very important this summer. Almost all of the materials are going to be given through Schoology. There'll be tests and quizzes in Schoology. We're going to do some EL Civics in Schoology. So if you're not on Schoology, get there quick because you're going to need it almost on the first day. As I said, Schoology is going to be very important this year. We'll be performing a lot of testing through this platform. In order to access Schoology, you need two things. You need what we call your single sign-on email. That's an email that always is going to be lausd.net at the end. And you need a password. The password is going to be a mixture of letters and numbers, and it's going to be different from your email password or your email address that you use to contact your friends and family. Remember, to set up your password, you're going to also need a PIN, a personal identification number. That's 4 digits. And that PIN is different from your password. So we will need those two things. If you don't have your PIN number, let me know and I'll give it to you and we'll get everybody set up. If you have a Schoology account, it will still work in the new semester. Remember, if you're a returning student, just continue using that same password you did before. And new students can go to the website, bit.ly/DACE-SSO. That will get you all the information on how to sign up for your password. If you need help, you can see a teacher during office hours. I'm always available after class or in the afternoon if you need some personalized help. Plus, we have an advisor that is, it's his job to help you with those kind of things. So if you're having help, let us know and we'll get you set up. Our course, well, once you get onto Schoology, you're going to look for a course that has a beautiful picture of the beach with a couple of chairs and an umbrella. It's called Mr. Webb's Summer Course, ESL Forum. That's our class you're going to be looking for. So make sure you see that icon in your Schoology classes. If you don't see it, let me know and I will make sure to add you as a student. Remember, the parts of this class are the Zoom lesson, Schoology, like I said, very important, and daily messages through Remind. And there you see our Remind code there if you want to sign up for Remind, and I'll show you another way to do that in just a minute as well. And that's it. So that's all the basic information about the class. There's one more thing I want to show you before we log off, and that's what we call our portal, which will have a lot of good links for you. So I'm going to stop this share. And I'm going to share a new screen. If I can, I'm going to go to the internet here. And just give me a second to find it here. All right, so I'm on our DACE website. And you see our class here, Mr. Webb's Summer Course right here. So I'm clicking on that. And the first thing you see is called a portal. And as you see, there's some pictures and there's a lot of links. And you see here, this is going to be the link for the Zoom class every day. Then over here, as you see, that's going to be our link to go on Remind. The Remind code is written right up here. So if you're not on my Remind class, just use that code to sign up. There are 3 links over here that I'm not going to require you use, but they are useful for you anyway. The first is the Ventures Arcade, which is grammar practice. You could do that on your own time. And then there is Read Theory, which is a website to improve your reading. That's free. And then there's Burlington English, and we'll talk more about Burlington English once we get the lessons started. And then over here are some old lessons from YouTube. I'm going to be adding lessons during the year, but these are old lessons from a couple of years ago that if you want to watch, you can pick up some tips from those. And that is about it. So hopefully this lesson has cleared up a few things for you, and I will see you in class. Bye-bye.